there. They're gonna make sure that Sunset are not.
What? Goes in solo kill up top. Yums way out the dragon. The Raging Sandstorm comes in, and again it's Innocent with a double. Make it 3 as he picks up a kill on.
That is about as shut down as you get.
Okay, way the dragon. Innocent! Tearing through the back line.
Uranus has never been entertaining to us. Hey, gonna be an interesting one. Fire rough in the chat. Who walked away with a better draft?
Looking at this once again, Yums, and I think you can almost count on Yums to have a easier time on his setups. Whoa,
No flicker for Stormy, and he still decides to go in
that position.
Generally, you want to be a little bit more patient. Wait.
Go all in a one-shot. Manashar coming down, and again, no one there to stop Skies. Oh, they burst through him. I guess that's an answer.
Potential window of picking someone off here. Skies jumping for Sawo.
Wait, the going to find beats on him. Raging Sandstorm over on Yums. The targeting from SRG feels very off.
It really does. Very uncharacteristic. And Team Spirit, of course, expect them to make no mistakes and punish when the opposing team is making mistakes.
Again, they're going to go on Bomba. He's able to flicker out now, but that's the stun. Stormy on the board. Mount Shocker. Good flicker out by Stormy. As Skies walks up with the spine, beats over to Sunset Lover, but he has to wait. By Wings gets caught, but it's the Red Tree win for one shot. Sunset Lover flickering back, and it's Yums plus Cram with a combo to get him down.
I know it seemed messy, right? But it was also just that kind of mobility and chaos that this lineup, the SRG has. A kick, though.
Great kick, and they all in on him. Sawo down.
Find some sort of balance at this point. There's been too much happening in the center.
They go on Yums. Great mounted shocker into for the airstrike, and even the Raging Sandstorm, man, when they commit, they throw everything.
And so we'll see how this next turtle does play out.
Really good damage there. Hit Bomba, making sure to get a bit more. He going to bottom lane, goes on Innocent! That's away the dragon to lock him down, and it's Innocent who picks up the kill.
He had help. Innocent was not alone.
Electrifying beats on one shot. He's actually quite tanky. Dashes away, mounted shocker, one shot! Gets the kill on Skies with the help of Sunset. Now it's Sawo jumping on to Stormy. Has a Raging Sandstorm, and it's a flicker out from Stormy.
Spirit might be moving a little bit too fast, weirdly enough, for SRG with how fast their lineup goes.
Way the dragon, but it's on just on Sawo. Bomba jumps to the back line. They've already used a lot of their resources now as one shot goes for the chase with Bomba. It's now Cram who gets targeted down. The Abyssal Arrow doesn't land. The Cram stun as well.
In terms of like being able to stand against multiple. There's a kick.
Yep, it's on to Sawo again. This time it's Yums who picks up the kill with the Weighted Dragon. One shot, able to go for the Mana Shock, Purify out from Innocent. The Abyssal Arrow goes wide. Sunset, really good dodge.
I was also just thinking, oh wait, I think there might be more action, but SRG thinking it's slow.
Yeah, they're gonna go on Bomba here. The Abyssal Arrow earlier as well. Cram's gonna be looking for the play now. Has to stun! Fast can be Sunset Level with Flicker out now as that's Innocent jumping in with a BMI. Cram now caught. It's Hiko able to dash away.
Well, right now too, just controlling this side of the jungle. Good Bulma trying to help out.
Look at the arrow from the side now. Hiko gonna be trapped. Raging Sandstorm bananas. Hiko will fall to the trap as Cram comes in as well. That's another arrow from Stormy. Sunset Lover forced back, and now it's Bomba trying to go for some kills. Stormy very, very low. Bomba just needs a few more hits. It's Stormy! Juking away, but can he survive? Sawo with the flicker in, able to get the kill on Stormy. Now it's Yums on the Cho. GQ though gets him out of there. Crab, Bravest Spider, takes away the gold crab and backs off.
Oh, and there's more happening up top too. Sky's popping the beats. They're gonna force him out of the jungle. He should be able to get away just fine unless Sawo wants to do something about it. Doesn't have the Raging Sandstorm.
Team Spirit formed themselves like this a little bit more. If Sawo's gonna be there, they're gonna make sure that Sunset are not.
What? Goes in solo kill up top. Yums way out the dragon. The Raging Sandstorm comes in, and again it's Innocent with a double. Make it 3 as he picks up a kill on Sawo.
A triple kill for the Beast again.
There's more.
Both Innocent and Cram styling on the map. 4 members of Spirit down, and it is a red map.
He's not just the Beast. What was it? Half man, half beast.
Half man, half beast. Oh!
Way the dragon, baiting out the Raging Sandstorm. That's Valley. The Consecration also baited out. Sunset Lover trying to deal damage. Cram again, jumps in with Bravest Spider. One shot, taken down by the music of Skies. Hiko falls as well to Innocent and Cram. 0-4-0. No Hiko Mania in M7.
Completely shut down in this game. An arrow
Lands on Sawo. Jikudo! Everything in the kitchen sink thrown at Sawo! He survives with a sliver of health as Bomba tries to hold the lines.
Yikes, it's completely slipped out of the hands of Team Spirit and SRG.
And that's been the whole case, is from every angle, every opening, whether it's in front of them or behind them, Young's gonna jump in.
Way the Dragon finding him again as Sunseller falling innocent with a blazing duet tears through them. Sawo in the mid lane just trying to survive, but Skies walks up and Eco will get slain by Cram. He falls as well. It's a big shutdown, at least for one shot. But take a look at the base turrets. One down in the mid lane, a second one up top, and now the last one in the bottom lane getting worked on by Innocent. Bomba and one shot. Can they defend? The arrow doesn't land. Good trace this out. Sky's building up the stacks now to look for the next try and beat. Innocent going through, and Abyssal arrow doesn't land again. They clear out the waves, but they lose 3 base turrets.
3.5k ahead of Hiko. That is about as shut down as you get.
Okay, way the Dragon. Oh, Innocent! Tearing through the back line of Spirit, and now it's just Sawo and Bomba that have to take it, that are forced to take it. Bomba, the Uranus is tanky, but against 4 members, there ain't no way you survive, and now it's just one shot.
One shot, all left alone against the full force of the Giants.
Ring the bell, ring the bell.
It's GG throwing the towel. Team Spirit cannot handle Selangor Red Giants.
What a game again for SRG. Looking clean as ever, not given that chance of Team Spirit to get any sense of revenge.
The Giants continue to tame the Dragons internationally. Will the strength continue? Will we somehow see them go up against each other? Well, for now, their paths will split as SRG will go to the 2-0 column while Team Spirit will go to the 1-1 column. And that changes the picture greatly for the draw that we'll have later tonight. But Selangor Red Giants can stand tall as they always do, as they usually do, because they are looking really terrible.